YouTube, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Trey Mace. We back at it again with another one on Famous Mason Sports. Please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm, man. We gonna jump right into this. USC fans, I know y'all feeling good because I'm feeling good, man. We extended Lynn as our defensive coordinator. He was a hot commodity this offseason. I know Penn State was coming at him hard, but he ends up signing an extension with the University of Southern California. And I couldn't be happier, man. I feel like he's a great coach. I feel like he made our defense a lot better than what it was. Our defense got a lot of timely stops this year, and I feel like he was the reason because of it. He's a great defensive coordinator. USC did the right thing in this situation by extending him. Other schools were very interested in him. He was getting looks from not just Penn State, but from schools all over the nation. And he decides to ink the pen and stay with USC. I'm so ecstatic about this news. As a USC fan, I couldn't be happier. I know he's going to do big things at USC, especially if we could get an offense to complement his defense. If he could get some pass rush, it's a few things that if they fall in line, he's going to be a head coach someday for sure. But in the meantime, he's going to be USC defensive coordinator. He's not going anywhere. And I couldn't tell you guys how happy I am about that because honestly, I thought he would leave. Not because he didn't want to be at USC, not because Lincoln Riley is just so terrible. It's because other schools were throwing the bag at him. He had a lot of opportunities to go elsewhere, get paid a lot of money. And he came from UCLA last year, and schools seen what he did at UCLA. They seen what he did at USC this year, and they were like, man, we got to get him. If we get him, we'll be much better off. But USC, they did the smart thing. They gave the man his bread. They extended him. So he's not going anywhere in the near future. Now, things can change in a couple years, a few years. But for the next couple years, he's going to be at the University of Southern California. And I'm just ecstatic about it, man. As a USC fan, our defense has been terrible under Lincoln Riley. But once he brought Lynn in, everything changed. Our defense went from trash to pretty good. I wouldn't say we're great yet, but he hasn't gotten the pieces in that he needs, like a good pass rush and good interior D line and some linebackers. Once he gets all the pieces in that he needs, the sky's the limit with this defense. I truly believe that. I believe he's developing our defense into one of the best defenses in the nation. If you give him the pieces that are needed, like a good secondary, good linebacker play, good interior defensive line play, the scheme that he's running works. He's proven that. And with this extension, USC seen the light. They seen that if he went anywhere else, our defense would probably have fall off a cliff again. We'd probably be looking like the Alex Grinch defense that was out there a couple years ago. And no one wants that because when Alex Grinch was in charge of this defense, we were giving up explosive plays every drive, giving up touchdowns every drive. And as a USC fan, it was sickening to watch. But this year, yeah, we gave up some big plays. Yeah, we might have gave up some points, but we were a bend, don't break defense this year. And Lynn was a big part of that. He was a big reason why we turned our defense around. Now, our offense was nowhere near as good, but you got to expect that when Caleb Williams is no longer the quarterback and you got Miller Moss and Jaden Maalva throwing the football. Those two guys are just terrible, if you ask me. They're bad. They put our defense in terrible situations, and Lynn most of the time came out unscathed in those situations. Even when our offense turned the ball over and gave other offenses short fields, USC's defense stood up and they would make timely stops, man. Just look at that Texas A&M bowl game. We were down big in that game, but the defense kept fighting. They kept fighting all year, and they made timely stops, and they allowed our offense to get going and for us to get back into the game. You could never say that about USC's defense from 2 years, even 5 years ago when Clay Helton was under helm. Our defense was just ass, man. It really was. And our defense hasn't been good the past 10 years. And Lynn has honestly changed that. He's come in, he's brought in a culture, he's brought in a good scheme, and it's been working out for us so far. And I couldn't be happier with this extension. Honestly, USC feels like they're making the right moves. We're getting a lot of players out the portal. Fitzgerald is a great safety from NC State. He transferred over. I know Lynn is going to love to use him. We got some young players that are going to develop and be better next year, like Cameron Fountain and Braylon Shelby. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his first name. But yeah, we got some pieces coming in. We got Doug Belk as our secondary coach. I believe in him, and I believe in our defensive line coach. I forgot his name, but he's dog work. Dog work. And I feel like we're going to be in a good spot, man. So let me know what you guys think about this situation. Was this a good extension by USC? Was this a good decision? If you ask me, hell yeah. I'm super excited about this. And Lynn, let's get to work, baby. Fight on. It's your boy Trey Mace, man, with Famous Mason Sports. And we out, man. Peace.